Hey guys, today we're going to go through a question asked by Darius about ratios. So, what is the rate? Let's read the question. Paint decreases its drying time in the ratio of, let's highlight that, 4 to 3 when the temperature increases from 18 degrees to 26 degrees. The drying time when the temperature is 18 degrees is 8 hours. How long would it take for the paint to dry when the temperature is 26 degrees? Well, like a lot of these questions, I think the difficulty in this is it's laying out, right? So how would we lay out the question? Well, we'll quickly say the ratios first. It's 4 to 3. And when we have ratios, and wait, before we finish that, we'll have one line for temperature, and one line for hours, okay? Great. Okay, and we know that the ratio is in 4 to 3. Okay, and it says the temperature is in a ratio at 4 to 3 from 18 to 26. 18 to 26 degrees Celsius, right? And when we have a ratio, it's typically given respective. What does respective mean? It means that when we have 4 here, 4 to 3, it should be 18 to 26. Respective just means in order. Okay, so 4 comes first, therefore we should say that it is talking about 18 degrees. Then 26 comes next, then we talk about 26 degrees, right? 26 is related to 3, 18 is related to 4. Hope that made sense. Now, it says that the drying time when the temperature is 18 degrees is 8 hours. Okay, let's fill that in. So the drying time when the temperature is 18 degrees is 8 hours. How long would it take for the paint to dry when it's 26 degrees? So this is what we want, okay? Okay, does that make sense? Should it increase or decrease? Let's think about it. It says it is 4 to 3, right? And as the temperature increases, the drying time therefore should what? It should decrease, right? Because of the fact that if you look at the temperature increasing, paint should dry faster. So it makes sense that the ratio is 4 to 3. Okay, Darius, I see you tried a few here. I think what is putting you off is the fact that the 18 degrees and the 26 degrees, they are numbers as well. It doesn't have to be numbers. We can even name it A and B. We'll name a scenario A and scenario B, okay? Because what we need to be concerned about is merely these two rows. These two, okay? This one and this one. Don't worry about the 18 degrees. This we don't need to be worried about. Why? Because it doesn't have any quantifiable value. What that means is we don't need to care about is a number value. It just means a number or a category. It might as well be A or B. Okay? It might as well be cold or hot, C or H. Doesn't matter. It's okay. We want to know only two things in a ratio question. The ratio values, or the what we need to be careful about, which is in this case 4 to 3, and the hours, right? Which is, in this case, we know that the drying time. So hours would be dry time. Okay, this is a bad pen, sorry. So if 4 is to 3, 8 should be to something, okay? We'll do it like this. 4 over 8. Can you see how 4 is over 8? 4, 8. It should be equal to 3 over question mark, right? And I'm sure you can solve this. We'll replace question mark with x, okay? And how should we get the answer to this? We'll cross multiply. So we'll just put x times 4, 8 times 3, 4, x is equal to 24. Now we divide both sides by 4, right? And we would get x is equal to 6. Okay, so does that make sense? I think what was putting you off is the fact that it is 18 and 26. So at 18 degrees, paint dries in 8 hours, right? So 18 degrees C. At 26 degrees C, paint should dry in 6 hours, okay? Lovely. And this is because of a ratio of 4 to 3, okay? So key takeaways from this lesson is identify what we are talking about, what is important, okay? In this case, what was important was the ratio, which was 4 to 3, and the actual values we were talking about, which was this and this, right? Dry time. So it was ratio, and the factor we're talking about, in this case, it is dry time. Okay? In this case, 18 degrees and 26 degrees are simply just categories that look like numbers. So it doesn't matter there. Okay? Thank you.